It's Taya D, back again with Life with Taya Dene. I'm back with another video. Yeah, so this is my first Q&A video. Later on, as I do more videos, I will do an updated, Q&A for you guys. And I want to first start off by saying thank you to everyone that sent me questions and asked me questions. Yeah, I wrote the questions down in my brilliant notebook in case I forgot. And some of the questions that you guys asked, it took, me some time to, think about it first. And then I wrote down things, that I could piggyback on to explain more and go more in depth on when I ask the question, or give you guys the answer to the question, shall I say. Yeah, so without further ado, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe in I don't know, 3 or 4 months, maybe, depending on how good I do. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting me this far. Let me stop rambling and get straight to the video. So, you guys asked me some questions that I kind of already answered in the first video. And by the way, if you haven't, watched the first video, go back to the first video. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, y'all are so nervous. I'm still kind of nervous right now because I'm stuttering, kind of, but yeah, sorry. First question was, how old am I? I'm 23 years old, guys. Yeah, my birthday is December 29th, 1997. I am a Capricorn baby. Favorite color is blue. When I was smaller, or when I was younger, my favorite color used to be pink. But, as I got older, I started to love all shades of blue. So, yeah, that's been my go-to color. One thing you love about yourself. Features. One thing I love about myself is my eyes. I really love my eyes. I love my eyes for the longest because, when I do, get my makeup done professionally, this was just, rush job. When I get it done professionally and when I don't have makeup on, I just love looking at my eyes and how brown and pretty they are and how they light up. And yeah, that's my favorite feature on me. How tall are you? Wow. So I'm 5'7". Y'all, I'm saying I'm 5'7", but to some people, when I walk past them, I feel like I'm 7 feet. I kid you not. And then when I will wear heels, I'm like, what? Why? But it's okay. God made me this way, and I'm okay with it. I'm trying to learn how to embrace this tallness. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm 5'7". The next one. What is something you want to work on? So, when I was younger, or just in general, I had a problem. Well, not a problem, but I'm always, I was always shy, and I never really talked or spoke up about what I'm feeling or whatever the case may be. So that will probably be something I will, want to work towards too. Speaking up and out more about my feelings or whatever the case may be. I want to be a voice for maybe somebody else, or just how I'm feeling, with whatever situation, it is. I want to voice that and not hold it in and keep it to myself. And then later on, I blow up like a volcano and it just will go left. So yeah, that's something I do plan on, working towards too and being better at. Are you the only child? No, I'm not. I kind of spoke about this in the first video. I have a brother an older brother and a younger sister on my mom's side, and I am the middle child. And on my dad's side, I have a older sister and brother. But you know, rest in peace to my brother. He passed away last year. Um, yeah. So, what do you like to do? So before the pandemic, obviously, I love to hang out with friends and family. I'm very family oriented. I love being around my family and just being around people having a good time, laughing, and like as I said when I was younger, I was shy, but once you get to know me and you get to really understand how I am, I really am a cool person, and I, as people would say, I get out of my shell. It's just some things like not speaking up or speaking out, I just didn't do a lot because I don't like confrontation and stuff like that and drama and all that. So yeah, I like to listen to music and watch YouTube videos, obviously. And I'm starting to get into hair and beauty. So like after I get done with these, I am kind of done with these braids already. They're really old and I need to take them out. But yeah, I'm going to do wigs and stuff like that. I might put a video up because again, I'm new to hair and beauty, so I'm not that great. But as I keep practicing, I will master it, and I'll probably do that on the side or something. But yeah, that's what I like to do. Favorite movie. So my favorite movie, well, I like all of the movies of Transformers. I love Transformers, like not the animated one, the actual live with Sam, with Vicky, all them. Yeah, I love them. And I also, so all those I actually have more than one, but so Transformers, all of them, 1 through 5, I believe. I love Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow and Brandon T. Jackson. Favorite movie. And I think, I'm starting to watch Drumline a lot. Like I just watched it the other day. Like I'm obsessed with that movie now. So yeah, I'm adding that to my collection. Drumline. If you haven't seen it, go see it. But I'm sure a lot of y'all have. So yeah, Nick Cannon did really good in that movie. So next question: what are your top 3 out of 5 love languages? That was an interesting question, but I mean, if y'all must know, my first one is physical touch. Words of affirmation was my second one, and my third one was quality time. I love spending time with someone of interest that I will see. And then just to throw the last 2 out there, fourth one is acts of service, and the fifth one is receiving gifts. So, what's the hardest challenge you faced? That's a good question. I would say one of them is how to love myself. I faced that for the longest. I was always the type of person that I needed to get that okay from a male figure or other people just to help me feel good. And yeah, that's cool that guys will say, oh, you're pretty, and girls will be like, oh, you're this is pretty about you, or you're beautiful, and all this other stuff. But it won't even matter if you don't believe it yourself. I can't change this. Like, this is how God made me, and this is how He wanted me to look. So obviously, I'm gonna have to deal with whatever I come with. I have flaws. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But this is who I am, and I need to learn how to embrace it instead of being ashamed of it, because ain't no other Taya like me. Just like it ain't no other Bob or Tom or Sabrina or Brittany, it's only one you. So you need to love you and embrace that and love on it, because that's who God made you to be, you. So yeah. Somebody asks, what is your relationship status? So, I am single as a Pringle. Yes, honey, I am single. Not talking to anyone right now or of interest. But it's okay to be single. You know, I am taking this time though, being single, to work on myself, elevate, evolve, develop, being a better me, so that way when my next comes, I'll be ready. Of course, I'm gonna make mistakes along the way, but that's part of life. And and ain't no relationship perfect, so I'm willing to do my part and work on me and all that good stuff until God be like, okay, you're ready. I'm gonna send him your way. But anyway, the next question: are you a virgin? Yes, I am a virgin. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but when I was in college, well, I want to say 11th grade, high school, all the way up to college, people thought or assumed that I wasn't a virgin. They'd be like, oh, you got that glow, or, you, but, yeah, I am a virgin, and I'm okay with, being a virgin. Like, I honestly feel like I'm not missing out on nothing. I'm really not, so I'm gonna do my best. It is hard though, because society and how the world puts it out there so much. They the slogan they say, sex sells, so it's literally in everything, everywhere you turn. But yeah, I'm a virgin. Like I said, it is hard, but I am saving myself for my husband and my husband only. I don't got time to be fooling around and doing things I ain't supposed to be doing. Next question: what was your longest relationship? It's so crazy that y'all asked if I'm a virgin, and then yeah, okay. My longest relationship, it was almost 2 years. Um, I've known my ex for since 2015, so and it's 2021, so what, 6-7 years, I believe. Yeah, I've known him for a long time. Yeah, so we were like friends for a little bit before we started, making it official. And he was definitely like my best friend. I would tell him everything under the sun, my good, bad, happy, and sad. But yeah, and that's why I feel like, I do feel bad that we're no longer speaking, but I just really miss that the most. Our friendship, we clicked for a while, but over time things just got worse and we parted ways, and that's really why I battle with, because I was always saying like, oh, we could be friends, we could be cool, we could be cordial, like, even though we're not together. But it just wasn't seeing eye to eye on some things, and that's fine. But yeah, that's why, like, do y'all think like y'all should be with, your best friend or not? Like, but I feel like once you get to know that person, eventually y'all gonna be best friends, obviously. But I don't know, like, I just hate that happened because we were so close and now it's nothing. But yeah, but during that time we dated for almost 2 years, and then we separated, but we were always like going on and off. Um, but you know, things happen. It's okay. I can't really go back and change anything. It is what it is. Uh, but I do, you know, wish him well in everything he does. I don't have no hard feelings. I'm learning to let go because there are some things that was happening to where I wasn't growing the way I should, and in order for me to do that, I have to let go of things, and who knows, maybe later on in life we pass, you know, cross paths, you know, I'm always, you know, say hey, respect him. The next one, is it hard to maintain a spiritual life and also be human? My Lord. Yes, it is. It's very hard to maintain a spiritual life while also being human because, you know, we're living in a world, we're born, you know, in sin. Like, no one is perfect, and you know, the devil, he really the enemy, he makes it seem as if being in the world, not being in the world, we're missing so much. Like, no, we're not, because obviously being in the world, you ain't gonna get nothing but heartache, pain, struggle. I mean, you get that living for God too, but you always have someone to fall back on and to turn to. Living in the world, you can't really do that. And if you do turn to something, it's something that's not of God. Drugs, alcohol, sex, you know. But we have to, you know, understand that we are human. We mess up time and time again. I mess up countless times because nobody's perfect. If we were perfect, then what would we need a God for? What would we need Jesus for? Like, come on now. But yeah, you know, we be busy. I get busy, and we have schedules, and you know, it's just always something that's taking up our time. But that's, you know, that is why, you know, I serve the God I serve, because he's always there at the end of the day. He's never left you. He's never forsaken you. He's always there with, you know, his arms stretched out wide for you to return back to him. Having that spiritual life is only going to make me better to deal with the distractions that's in the world. I always, you know, find myself falling away and be like, oh, I could come back to it later. I could come back to it. Like, no. Like, you gotta be intentional, you know, with having consistency and doing it every single day and having that relationship with God daily. And you know, he be like, child, I know you slipping off right now, but you gonna have to find your way back. I'm like, okay, Lord, like, I'm coming back home. Like, you gotta talk to yourself sometimes. Like, you need to get back on it. Like, read your word, pray, like, talk to God daily. Do whatever you have to do to maintain that spiritual life. And I mean, you can still like have fun and do whatever you need to do. You don't always have to be strictly like, oh, you know, you can, I know I do. I have fun even though I'm a follower of Christ, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. What you do for Christ matters, and that it will last. So all this other stuff in this world, all the material stuff ain't gonna be here. We not gonna be here forever. This stuff is temporary. We just passing through. So yeah. But yeah, if y'all ever, you know, feeling down or struggling or just need help on, like, I do have scriptures here for you guys to look at if you want. I put them up on the screen so you guys can see. First one is Psalms 121, 1 through 8. The next one is John 14, 27. The next one is Deuteronomy 31, 8. Isaiah 26, 3 through 4. 2 Corinthians 4, 16 through 18. It's Psalms 34, 10b. So yeah. Yeah. So I don't, you know, have any more questions for you guys, but yeah, that's probably gonna be the end of this video. I want to thank you guys for giving me your questions. I hope I answered them to the best of my ability. And yeah, I thank you guys for supporting me. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm not sure what that will be yet, but yeah, stay tuned for the next video I will have for you guys. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.